Hopefully I can do this without knocking my damn mic over. What's going on, guys? Thomas XSL here, and today I wanted to show you another cool build that I did that's going to be going up for sale on the marketplace, and it's this cell phone. I can stop moving. Let me turn off my AO. Now this I'm going to be putting this up on marketplace, and it's a wearable, so you don't have to worry about the prim count, but it's only about 5 prims, and it's going to be sold with an animation right up here, the cell phone play. So you click that animation, it'll be that right there. If it's bring that up, let me cross that out. Just double click on it, brings up the animation. You turn off your AO, you click to wear or add the cell phone. It wears on your left hand, and you just hit play in world, and there you go, and you'll steady the cell phone. And it's a cell phone that you can't make calls from because you have, of course, your IM box that you can call other avatars from, but it is a cell phone that has the internet access on it through a special TV script. And it's kind of, I don't know if it's kind of large. I think it's normal size, because there's some big ass phones out there that are like about that size scaled to your hand. But and I'm not a very big avatar either. I'm probably about medium height. But yeah, just to show you that this does work, let's see. Let's put motor. And what you do when you click on the bar here, tap it once and then tap it again. Sometimes it needs like a second tap, not double tap, but just another individual tap. Slide once and then twice, because sometimes you might click off like over here on the kitchen floor or something else, or on the sides of the phone, and it won't activate right, so you got to click in the search bar once and then twice. Alright, so you hit that, click that, and you go to images, look up videos. I mean, it works the same as a browser, it just doesn't do like a desktop or anything like that. But and if you hold your mouse over it, it'll play the video. One of the only bad things about looking up images though with this is that if you click on the image, it ends up going like part way or halfway on the image. It doesn't upload it if you click on it. See it, like it's downloaded, it's just not showing for some reason. But you can I mean, you can look at different images, you can scroll up and down. I know some of you perverts are going to want to be looking at porn and stuff, so you can watch videos or whatever. Then up here in this top search bar here, that's like, well, let me click off over here so I can roll back. You'll have this little bar. You may have seen this already coming up on some of the TVs and stuff. I got a cam in, there we go. And you can like triple click on that, and then you could paste in a URL and then either hit enter or yeah, because that's just that's a refresh button. So you just hit enter, and then brings it up to YouTube, and from there you can just click on a video, click on a video again. There we go. And you can watch it.
Why buy from North Park Toyota of San Antonio? Because we feature posted prices. That means we post.
What's up, everybody? Thomas XSL here, and I wanted to show this. Oh, come on. I wanted to show you this full prim bike I just. Shut up. And then you can expand your view as well when you're watching the YouTube videos. I've tried to size this so the screen won't be too stretchy. Sometimes people are, when they put these in cars and stuff, they're not really aware of what editing parts they might have clicked. Like sometimes, let me see, edit, get over here. Sometimes people will have this stretch textures unchecked, and then if they pull that prim trying to make the screen bigger, it ends up like doubling the texture on it, which it ends up doubling the web browser, and then you have like half the browser is gone and you can't use it. So I was real careful to look at that and make sure it's like sized up. It could probably be a little more narrower. It's kind of wide right there, but I don't know, if I shorten it up too much, it'll end up looking funky and wouldn't really look like much of a phone. But here at least it looks like a phone. It's not, it's rectangular, it's not too square shaped. Then it'll be a tablet instead of a cell phone. But they're getting to be, they're both getting to kind of match each other, phones as far as tablets. And what's cool and what's kind of good and bad about this is you can be watching the video but the people next to you can't see it. So if you're wanting to like broadcast a movie like on your LAN and you're trying to play a movie through that or whatever, they're not going to be able to see it. I think you'll have to double click this or triple click that and then drop in the URL, and then I think then once you're playing it, I think if they just click on the face, right here, then it comes up, I think, for them. But I mean, it's going to be kind of delayed depending on how long they click. But I mean, under normal circumstances, they can't really see what you're watching, which is kind of weird because I guess each person that clicks on it on a different computer will be watching like their own thing. But then at the same time, it's good because if you're walking around and watching stuff, like you could be like in a PG sim or mature sim, like watching porn, and like nobody will know unless you got your speakers cranked up loud and you got your mic on and it's like blaring it through your microphone. But other than that, I mean, you could be walking around. Is this pose here doesn't, it's just it's a static pose. I mean, your hand moves, but the rest of you is static, so you can be walking around, you're not moving. I mean, your legs aren't walking. You're just walking around, just kind of hovering, more like you're sliding. I was looking for like a cell phone pose like this where it's nice and steady. I was almost going to put a sitting one in, but I thought people would more likely be walking around, like listening to stuff. Like you can put it on like any video, and if you just want to listen, you could be building and stuff while that's playing, while that's running in the background. Or you can just like stand there to like some of the urban sims, just be like on the corner or wherever in a store or whatever, just like watching a video. I've been trying to find out more about the free TV they used to have in Second Life. I don't know if it's defunct or if it still works. I don't own land, so I wouldn't be able to test that out. But if anybody's watching this video and they know more about like the free the free TV, the Freeview TV that was in Second Life back in 2007. Yeah, let me know in the comments below about what, if that is that, do they make that defunctional or is something else? I know there's like a couple other things out there that are media players, but I haven't really like, I've just seen them in people's homes and stuff. I've seen them in people's homes in the mainland as I'm walking by the big windows. I'm not entering the homes or anything, trying to watch TV or nothing, but just passing by I see a TV and look at what name it is, but I haven't really seen like the free views being used. I just see them everywhere in the freebie areas, just collecting dust. But and let's see, I already said this phone's about 5 prims. So I mean, if you want to have it out like on your desk or something, you could do that too. It's not, the prim count's not gonna, it's not high, but it's not mesh, it's all hard prim. There's no sculpts, it's all hard prim, so it instantly reses. And I mean, it almost looks like it could be mesh or sculpted. I mean, it just has a blank texture and a color of black and green on it. So I mean, it looks like mesh, it looks sculpted. You can't really tell that it's all made with hard prims, but it's pretty decent. I was just thinking about that the other day, of making one of these, because I'm gonna start making big face TVs, or like big flat screen TVs, and I thought of this idea. I was like, I'll throw a phone together real quick and see how it goes, but it ended up being really nice. I mean, it's perfect pattern with the with that pose, but I was trying to do some more research on that Freeview. I think Freeview TVs become like those boxy big screen TVs, and realize that you see people throwing out now that they're getting the flat screens. I think that's where the Freeview TVs have been headed, with new scripts like this here, where you don't have to own LAN. That's the other cool thing too. You don't need to own LAN. I mean, look at me. I don't own LAN. I squat in different places, and I mean, this, I'm on somebody else's LAN right now, and this TV's working, or this multimedia player script is working just fine, or media player script is working just fine. So you don't need to own LAN. I think if you cross into, I don't know if you do sim crossings, I don't know if you have to re-click on it. I think if you TP somewhere and drop in, you'll have, or if you follow a landmark, you'll have to re-click the screen to get it to like play back, because the screen will just go white. And at any time the screen's white, just click it and it'll pop. And if it doesn't do it the first time, just click it again. But just make sure not to like click here and then have your mouse somewhere else and click on the screen itself. Like I'll show you right now. Like, I'll cam in, and I'll just click on I'm just left clicking on the kitchen. So you click once, I guess, to focus the clicker on it, and then you push it again, and it should start playing. Okay, well, I guess as long as this bar is highlighted, it'll play. There you go, pause. So click once, and while that's still up, yep, pause it.
It's the Kerox by
There we go. I mean, and like YouTube, you can like pick on, well, you have to cam in,
there's
like
no scripts, just typical of
close, but you can
but it's better basic
you can
engine.
click the different. You
And
can click the
both
different
have
points
big
of the video.
And I'll be
There we go. Pause that again, and you can do your settings and all the stuff. I mean, there's autoplay, I think. Yeah, there's autoplay. You just click that. Click again, and it's off. There you go. You can pick other videos. I don't know if you can do your playlist. It looks like you can subscribe and everything. but I don't think you can sign in, because I tried signing in earlier and it wasn't like quite working. So some of the functions are kind of, I guess they need to be adjusted. But the main thing's there. I mean, you can play and everything. You can play videos and watch videos and look at images and do all that stuff. And I'll be putting it up on Marketplace probably. I'll put this on Marketplace before I upload the video, so I can throw in the link for the Marketplace, so I don't have to go back and re-edit the video and put I can't think. So I put the Marketplace listing in there before I upload, or as it's uploading, so I don't have to go back and re-edit the video for that. But I don't know what to price this. It's not going to be priced it's not going to be priced a lot. Like, I know some people's prices on their items just are like freaking through the roof. Like, what was it? There were some cell phone poses I was seeing, and it was like 1,500 Linden, like 1,500 Linden for like, I think it was like 3 or 4 poses. But this one here I got, I think it was like 35. It's like 35 Linden, which is like really cheap. There was a selfie pose too that was full permanent. It was like a 1 Linden, but I said I just needed this basic cell phone, this basic texting animation or pose. They had some like talking on the phone, but you wouldn't get to watch YouTube videos on it if you had it up to your ear. I guess I'd probably price this at like maybe like 50 Linden. I think would be probably like 50 Linden, because I mean, it's not just a static display. It actually functions. It's not like some cell phones in Second Life are just like the image, or it's just like the menu desktop thing of the phone. This one's actually functions. So this will probably be about like 50 Linden. I don't see like pricing it too much higher, because then it won't sell. Some of the stuff you can see in the Marketplace, it won't sell for a while, and people will like lower it down and it'll start selling. I think 50 Linden's fair for this. I mean, it's low prim, it works. Now I've just made a video ad of it. Man, I really like this kitchen. It's awesome. What's kind of bad about this house is that whoever's making this house isn't going to be able to finish it, because they're using, like, they used up all the prims on this land. There's like 351 prims, and they're like all taken up, which sucks, because I thought there was going to be, I mean, look at, there's more of the house that needs to be done, and I thought it was going to like get finished, but I mean, this is all the building blocks they can res in this land. Man, this would be an awesome house to see finished. Like, if he had like at least triple the prim limits that he's got in this land, this house would really look nice, really detailed. I mean, look how he detailed the kitchen. And none of that's sculpted, and none of it's mesh. It's all just hard prims, just old style Second Life building, which we're going to get into in some other videos coming up. But as for this video, I just wanted to show off this build, and like I said, when I'm uploading it, I'll put the Marketplace listing in so y'all can find it if you want it. Well, in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, then make your daddy proud and hit that like and subscribe button like you mean it. And until next time, this is Thomas XSL. Whoops, going into his phone. This is Thomas XSL saying take care. Man, I know there's going to be a lot of people walking around watching porn with this thing now in Second Life. Alright, before I forget, there's two main things that you need to do when you get this phone so it'll play properly. One is you need to have some type of flash player like Adobe. I have Adobe Flash Player. And another thing you need to do is go into your preferences by either going up to, I'm in Firestorm, the new Firestorm release with the VMM, the marketplace. What was it? Viewer managed marketplace update. And you go to avatar and preferences, or you can just shortcut by doing Control P. And you want to go to sound and media, and media, you want to hit this right here, allow in-world scripts to play media, and you can do it, enable media filter, which it puts your searches to moderate so they're a little more secure, and then you just hit apply and OK. Yeah, if you don't have those two going, or if you don't have that Flash Player downloaded, your media won't play. I think you'll be able to like search for images and stuff, but if you go to play videos, they won't let you play videos. So you just download that Adobe for free, and then you have that button clicked on your preferences. And I don't think you have to do you don't have to do a restart of your. You don't have to do a relog of your viewer. You can just click it and it should start up playing your cell phone. But if anybody has any problems, you can IM me and we'll troubleshoot it. But as long as you have those two going, you shouldn't have any other problems. But it should play pretty good. Alright, so marketplace listing is going to be in the description below of where you can go to buy this in a world, and delivery usually takes about 2 seconds. So go out there and have fun and don't get caught watching the porn.